It's Friday, April 5th, 2024, and welcome to this week's Wins of the Week. In our first story, the Florida Supreme Court allows the heartbeat law to take effect, protecting babies from abortion. In a 6-1 ruling, the Florida Supreme Court upheld Florida's law protecting preborn children from most abortions after 15 weeks. The decision paves the way for additional protections for preborn babies beginning at 6 weeks. While not perfect in terms of complete abolition of abortion, it is estimated that this bill will save the lives of tens of thousands of babies, and it will provide $25 million annually in aid to women and families who decide to have their babies. Now, 10 years ago, if you would have told me that Florida would go from headlines that read, "Florida man eats neighbor while naked," to a bastion of conservative values, I would have laughed in your face. In our next story, in a powerful move for state sovereignty, the Louisiana Senate passed Senate Bill 133, a bill that blocks implementation or enforcement of any rules, regulations, taxes, policies, or mandates from the United Nations, the World Health Organization, or the World Economic Forum. Quote, "The World Health Organization, United Nations, and the World Economic Forum shall have no jurisdiction or power within the state of Louisiana. No rule, regulation, fee, tax, policy, or mandate of any kind of the World Health Organization, United Nations, and the World Economic Forum shall be enforced or implemented by the state of Louisiana or any agency, department, board, commission, political subdivision, governmental entity of the state, parish, municipality, or any other political entity." Concerns over vaccine safety and the influence of international organizations on domestic policy were cited as the key drivers for this legislation. Being forced to pass a bill in your state to protect yourself from rules being mandated from foreign entities was definitely not on the Founding Fathers' bingo cards. And in our final story, Iowa Governor Kim Reynolds wins again as she signs into law an act that prohibits government action from substantially burdening Iowans' religious freedom rights without sufficient reason. This act will allow any of the state's residents to go to court if they feel that any state action has violated their religious freedom rights. Quote, "The law ensures that every Iowan, regardless of their religious creed or political power, receives fair hearing when government action forces a person to violate his or her religious beliefs." Now we just need a brave Christian with a good lawyer in Iowa to claim that paying taxes is a violation of our religious beliefs. Folks, no matter what you hear from corporate media or the left-wing Looney Tunes, don't forget we are winning. Tune in next Friday and every Friday for more wins.